What's up, guys? So, if you haven't heard yet, Travis Scott recently announced that he's going to be re-dropping Days Before Rodeo on streaming platforms and everything, also including a deluxe version with unreleased songs in about 2 days from me recording this. And I just want to explain why this is my favorite Travis project as well as album of all time. Either to people who are going to be listening to this for the first time or people who just like watching people talk about it. So, yeah, this album is super important to me. So important that I almost considered buying a bootleg vinyl of this album. So, thank you, Travis, for allowing me to spend a bunch of money on a bundle with it. It inspires me over and over again with my music. It's one of the first albums I ever fell in love with. If SoundCloud had a yearly recap like Spotify does, it would probably be #1 every year. The only proof I have of this is when they did start doing that, my #1 song was Basement Freestyle. It made me a Travis super fan. I went to Utopia twice. I saw him at Rolling Loud. I got killed by security trying to get on stage with him. I was the only person in the Utopia pit screaming Skyfall. And then some guy actually came up to me right afterwards and asked if 90210 was on Days Before Rodeo. And I wanted to blow my head off. But enough about me. This isn't about me. This is about the album. So let's talk about that. So basically, this album is Travis Scott's second mixtape. Well, I guess it's not a mixtape, it's also an album, but it's his second body of work, following Owl Pharaoh, which has, great songs on it like Quintana, Upper Echelon, Uptown. A lot of ups on that album, I guess. Yeah, that's a great album too, or slash mixtape if you want to go listen to that if you're interested. But this is the second, and it was predating Rodeo by a year, but he did the Rodeo tour for this album with Young Thug and Metro Boomin. I don't know too much about that. So this was meant to be something to hold fans over before Rodeo came out. And in my opinion, it's my favorite. I mean, it's not better. Obviously, Rodeo is the more fleshed out, cinematic, commercial album. But this is my favorite because I love how rough it is. I love how kind of weird it is. It's very much dated, but like in a good way, in my opinion. It definitely sounds like 2013, 2014. That's partially because you have some, giants on the album, such as Young Thug and Metro Boomin, obviously. And then also a lot of production from Lex Luger, who, if you don't know, is a legend in this era of time. I mean, he still is to me, obviously. I love Lex Luger. But he produced a lot for Waka Flocka Flame. He did work on Watch the Throne, which he worked on with Travis Scott, and also on this album. Which is, my favorite part. I love Lex Luger's production. He did songs like Basement Freestyle and Zombies, which both have amazing beats ahead of their time. Zombies sounds like a rage beat, except made back then. And Basement Freestyle is just one of the most complex beats I've ever seen. If you're interested, you can watch a breakdown of his he did on Twitch that they put on YouTube. It's really cool. But I would say if you're a fan of that 2013 sound of rap, like if you like that old school ASAP, or if you like Juicy J from that time, you're definitely going to love this album like I do. Other than that, Travis is just having fun. It's really a fun mixtape. It's got great songs on it. The Prayer's a great intro. Mamacita, obviously everyone knows Mamacita. It has Drugs You Should Try. Not my favorite necessarily, but I know a lot of people have been gravitating to that recently. My favorites are Don't Play, Zombies, Basement Freestyle, and Backyard. I know also Backyard has gained some traction in the TikTok crowd. Not necessarily the mainstream TikTok crowd, but people who talk about Days Before Rodeo always mention Backyard. Backyard is one of the songs that got me inspired to start rapping. It's a great song. And Don't Play. Don't Play is also already released on streaming platforms, as well as Skyfall and Mamacita. Skyfall, Don't Play, and Mamacita are all already on streaming platforms. So yeah, the album's going to come out. It's going to be awesome. I'm hoping that it gets some sort of little remaster maybe. I saw Mike Dean posted on his Instagram something about it. I don't remember how much he worked on it, if at all. So I hope maybe that we'll get some additions, some Mike Dean synth outros or something. If you know who Mike Dean is, you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's a good time to be a Travis fan. So if anyone would like to group buy the Days Before Rodeo Deluxe version for $5, comment below and let me know what your favorite Days Before Rodeo song is, or Trav song in general. I don't know, even if you're like a weird fan of the Classmates. The best Classmates song is Vegas or Stay. Alright, peace.